We have atonement, so we should do the home first. All right, Mama Saul, come up and present yourself.
Mama Saul, Ban Banyamin, Ban Yasha'Allah. Yahweh Hashem Yahshua.
You turn to your left and face, and I turn to my right and face. You take this with your right hand. And then put on the turn around. Hold this one out. Do you Barak? La Yasha'Allah.
La Yasha'Allah.
No, Yasha'Allah.
Which means to Israel. Alright, and then rise and face the east. We're going to do the praise in the Hebrew. Give me 1 second, I'm just going to get this. So now you're going to put the scroll on your right shoulder. And now, you're going to do the praise. Go ahead.
Abba Noah, Shabbat Shabbat, Buddha, Shabbat I.S.U.P.K, Yahweh, Malakaka, Taba'ah, Ratazaka, I.S.U.P.K, Bar, Washamayim, Lathadanawa, Lakam, Kau, Yawam, Wasalakinawa, Kau Wasanawa, Kasalakinawa, Kau Wapinawa, Walaha, Baba Ya'idawa, Mother Side 1, Habab, Amshinawa, Mayan, Red, Kayak, Lakat, Amalakma, Waha'ala, Wafapara, La'iwalamim,
In the English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
Hallowed be thy name.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy will be done.
Thy will be done.
In earth, as it is in heaven.
As it is in heaven.
Give us this day.
Our daily bread.
Forgive us our debts.
And forgive us our debts.
Forgive our debtors.
As we forgive our debtors.
And lead us not
Lead us not
into temptation. But deliver us from evil.
From evil.
For thine is the kingdom.
Thine is the kingdom.
And the power.
And the power.
And the glory.
Forever.
So be.
And the prayer for the Hakak, the power. Yahweh. Ba'ashem Yahshua. Baba Kishar. The thunder the now. Hakak. Lau Pa'ah. Kau Makalah. Kau Madawa. Hakak. Lataha. Hama to the right. Hakak. Lahakim. Hamakim. Hakak. Arakawa. Atama Allah. Lagar Hashem. Ba'ashem Yahshua. Amen.
In the English, Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
Please give us the power.
Please give us the power.
The power to heal.
Power to heal.
All manner of sickness.
All manner of sickness.
All manner of disease.
And all manner of disease.
Power to cleanse the leper.
Power to cleanse the leper.
Power to raise the dead.
Power to raise the dead.
Power against unclean spirits.
Power against unclean spirits.
Cast them out.
Cast them out.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
Thank you.
Thank you. So be it. And the blessings. Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Wa Yahweh Shai.
Wa Yahweh Shai.
Wa Mayaka Allah.
Wa Mayaka Allah.
Wa Ala Hayim.
Wa Allah Hayim.
Wa Ta'zab Ya'ah. Ala Wap Yahanna.
Allah Yahanna.
Ha Ala Wap Ya.
Wa Allah Wap Ya.
Ha Saranya.
Wa Sabranya.
Ha Qudsa Yanya.
Wa Qudsa Yanya.
Al Kayaya.
Wa Kaliyaya.
Wa Akwafya.
Wa Akwafya.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Ba Hashem Yahweh Shai. The water. Oh man.
Bless you, Yahweh.
Bless you, Yahweh.
And Yahweh Shai.
And Yahweh Shai.
And Michael.
And Michael.
And the angels.
And the angels.
Commanding General Yohanna.
Commanding General Yohanna.
The generals.
Generals.
The captains.
Captains.
Officers.
Officers.
The troopers.
Troopers.
And the sisters.
And the sisters.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. And Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha Ayanya.
Asha Ayanya.
Al Hahayim.
Al Hahayim.
Ma'ayan.
Ma'ayan.
Yaba'ah.
Yaba'ah.
Isaiah.
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 Ma'ay.
Mahai.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Shemayim.
Shamayim.
Wa Ratza.
Wa
Al Yatan.
Ayatan.
Lama Wat.
Namawat.
Wagalka.
Ragalka.
Al Yanawam.
Al-Yanawam.
Shamaka.
Shamaka.
Hanala'a.
Hanala'a.
Yanawam.
Yanawam.
Wala'a.
Walaha.
Yayashan.
Yayashan.
Shamawat.
Shamawan.
Yasha'ala.
Yasha'ala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shamaka.
Shamaka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Tazalka.
Razak.
Al Yad.
Al-Yad.
Yanka.
Yamikan.
Yawamam.
Yawamam.
Hashamash.
Hashamash.
La'ayakayaka.
La'ayakayaka.
Wayara.
Wayara.
Balayala.
Balayala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamaka.
Shamaka.
Makal Rai.
Kalrai.
Yashama.
Yashama.
Afna Pashka.
Apanapash.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashama.
Yashama.
Taza'aka.
Taza'aka.
Wa'aka.
Wa'aka.
Ma'aitha.
Ma'aitha.
Wa'ait I'm a love.
Wa'aitha.
Oh man.
In the English, I will lift up mine eyes
I will lift up my eyes
unto the hills.
unto the hills.
Whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
Help cometh from Yahweh.
My help cometh from Yahweh.
Which made heaven and earth.
Which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
Do not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee.
He that keepeth thee.
Will not slumber.
Will not slumber.
Behold.
Behold.
He that keepeth Israel.
He that keepeth Israel.
Shall neither slumber.
So neither slumber.
Nor sleep.
Nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy favor on thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
Nor the moon by night.
Nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee.
Yahweh shall preserve
From
thee.
all evil.
From all
He
evil.
shall preserve thy soul.
Shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out.
And thy coming in.
And thy coming in.
This time forth.
This time forth.
Even forevermore.
Even forevermore.
So be it.
So be it. Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim. Al Damayalaka. Al Fakarash.
Al-Fakarash.
Wa Fasakwat.
Wa-Fashakwat.
Al Kayahana.
Ayahana.
Ayab Yaka.
Ayabika.
Yahama Yawan.
Yahaman.
Ra'ash.
Rahash.
Al Makar.
Al-Makar.
So what? So a dog. Where your after? Your eye to the wall. Eye to up one car. A marwa. The car walk. One cockinum. Magawa. Wala yes a car. Sham yasha Allah. I would die. Kaya. No eye to the wall. The bar. The kadwa. Al yakar. Barya. Yakarafwa. Al ya. Al the one. Wa yashma alayam. Mawa abba. Wa hagayam. Gabal. Wa I'm one. Wa I'm a lot. Kala shah. I'm your shabya. To the wall. Gum asha wall. Nalawa. Imam. Hayawa. Zawai. The Banyala what? Salah. Shalahum. Kamadyam. Kayasara. Kayabian. Banakal. Kayashwan. Nashamadwa. Bayan Dara. Hayawa. Daman. La Adama. Shayatamwa. Nada Yabmawa. Kaira. وكنت زبا وكنت زبا وكنت زاو مناي كان ساي تومو I.S.U.P.K Amawa na ya Russia la nawa na awa ala haya shay tomwa kagabala kakwash la panya ka ash taba ay yara wa kalaba talaha Haryam Khan Tardakma Basa Iraka Wabasa Wapaska Wabalahum Mala'a Panyahum Kwalawan Wayabashka Shabka Yahawa Yabashwa Wayabalawa I Wayakapawa Wayabadwa Wayadawa Kaya Atha Shabka Yahawa Yabadka I1 Alka Harataza. Oh my.
And end it, Psalms 83 in English. Keep not thy silence.
Keep not thy silence.
O Yahweh. Hold not thy peace.
And hold not thy peace.
And be not still.
And be not still.
O Yahweh.
For lo.
Thine enemies make it to moat.
Thine enemies make it to moat.
They that hate thee.
They hate thee.
Lifted up the head.
Lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel.
They have taken crafty counsel.
Against thy people.
Against thy people.
Consulted against thy hidden ones.
Consulted against thy hidden ones.
They have said,
come,
and let us cut them off.
And let us cut them off.
From being a nation.
From being a nation.
In the name of Israel.
In the name of Israel.
Maybe no more in remembrance.
Maybe no more in remembrance.
They have consulted together.
They have consulted together.
One consent.
They
are confederate against
They are confederate against
the tabernacles of Edom. And the Ishmaelites.
Of Moab.
And the Hagarenes.
And the Hagarenes.
The Baal. And
Ammon.
Amalek.
The Philistines.
The inhabitants.
Of
Tyre. And Ashur also is joined with them. They are hoping the children of light.
Salah.
Do unto them.
As
unto the Midianites. Sarah.
And the brook of Kison.
Which perished the Endos. That became as dung.
They became as dung
for the earth. Make their nobles. Like a rev.
And like Zayah. Yea.
All their princes.
The
bar.
That's the bar.
And the Zalmanah.
And the Zalmanah.
Who said, let us take to ourselves.
The
houses of Yahweh. Possession.
Oh my power.
Make them like a wheel.
The
stubble before the wind.
Like
the fire burning for wood.
The fire burning for wood.
The flame set the mountains on fire.
As the flame set the mountains on fire.
So persecute them. With thy tempest. Make them afraid. With thy storm. Fill their faces with shame. They may seek. Thy name. O Yahweh. Let them be confounded.
Troubled.
Forever.
Yea.
Let them be put to shame. Perish.
That
men may know.
That thou.
Whose name alone.
Is Yahweh. The Most High. Of all the earth. So be.
Blessed are you, Yahweh. King of heaven and earth. All things living.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh.
Listen to us now. Right now. Evils.
Evils.
And curses.
Punishment.
And destruction.
And death.
To the heathen.
That
speak against us.
Thy prophets.
Teachers.
Princes.
The priests. Israelite brothers.
And
the school.
And
evils.
And
curses. Punishment.
And destruction.
And death to the heathen.
And
shake loose.
The
Of
pockets.
the rich of Israel.
That refuse to give.
To the school.
Force
their riches. Enter into thy sanctuary. Evils.
And curses.
Punishment.
And destruction.
And death. Edomites.
To the Edomites.
Nations.
And the nations.
And their drug dealers. Court system.
Prison system.
Planned Parenthood. All the governments of our enemies. Amalek synagogues and armies. Roman Catholic Church.
Pope.
Islam.
Christianity.
Egyptology.
Militia.
Ku Klux Klan. Aryan Nation.
Skinheads.
Oskomatazi. Gay movement. Lesbian movement.
Spies.
Workers of
Witchcraft.
Space program.
That's the space program.
Army.
Navy.
Air Force.
Marines.
Wall Street. Open up the internet. And the airways. Cable access channels. Radio channels.
And the radio channels.
Convict the
Of
spirit.
any of thy people.
Seek to stop us. Bring swift death.
And bring swift death
to all the heathen.
to all the heathen
Stand in the way.
that stand in the way.
Try to stop us.
And try to stop us.
Broadcasting your words.
From broke us through your word.
Planet Earth.
Planet Earth.
Let loose.
Let loose.
All the terrorists.
All the terrorists.
To go.
Cause them to
To
go.
and fro.
To and fro.
To and fro.
Through the earth.
Through the earth.
And destroy.
And
All
destroy.
the terrorists.
And cause the terrorists.
Come against America.
Come against America.
Destroy them in their strongholds.
And destroy them in their
Let
strongholds.
America shake.
Let America shake.
At the hands of the terrorists.
At the hands of the terrorists.
Let Yahushua.
Let your house shine. Michael.
Gabriel.
And Gabriel.
Down with the flying saucers.
Come down with the flying saucers.
And kill all the heathens.
And kill all the heathens.
That come against us.
That come against us.
Speak thy word.
As we speak thy word.
To be known.
To be known by all.
The angels that have done it.
That is the angels that have done it.
To be spread through the media.
To be spread through the media.
The whole world.
The whole world.
To shake at thy coming.
To shake at thy coming.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua. Thank you.
Always. So be.
So be it.
I believe this is the old. It's the wrong one. Yeah, this one is.
This one. Yeah.
Both of these are the wrong ones. Alright, then what we're gonna have is put the mic in the middle. What we're gonna have is the brother read Leviticus 23rd chapter. You got the so I can put that one on that side. Have you got the Hebrew app?
Go on.
You have a bigger print Bible on this?
Yeah, this is in the bag.
Hold on, let's see that one's bigger print.
Leviticus 23.
This one bigger print.
No, the one that you want is in the back. If you go to the back, it's yellow back.
Alright, mystery 99 time.
Alright.
So we can work with this. Modern English only.
Alright, so you familiar with the Hebrew? No. Alright, then.
You need to get a copy so we can practice.
Well, there's an app you can download.
Yeah?
There's an app you can download.
I didn't know that.
Alright, Shamgar is gonna have to. Shamgar will be the question, that's all.
Just one, yeah?
Yeah, go ahead.
Leviticus chapter 23 and verse 1. Bara, Yahweh, Allah, Masha,
You see with that word is al.
Al, Masha, La Amar, Dabar, Al, Banaya, Banya, Yasha'ala, Wa'ayam, Ratha, Alaham, Waha, Laham, Mawa'aidaya, Yahweh, Asha, Fakwa Rawa, Atham, Makwa Raya, Kodash, Allah,
That's al-ha.
Alha, Ham, Mawa'aidaya, Shishitha, Yum, Aisha, Mala'aka, Waba, Yawam, Kashab, Ya'ai, Shabbath, Shabbatha, one, Shabbath one, Makwa, Ra'ah, Kodash, Kal, Mala'aka, La'ah, Ta'aishawa, Shabbath, Hawa'ah, La Yahweh, Bakal, Mawash, Shabbath, Yakab, Al, Mawa'ai, the Yahweh, Makwa, Ra'aya, Kodash, Ashar, Fakwa, Ra'awa, Atham, Bama, Bama, Wa'idam, Bama, Wa'idam, Bakadash, Hara'a, Shawan, Ba'a, Rabbiah, Aisha, Lakadash, Bayan, Ka'ai, Rabbayam, Kasak, La Yahweh, Wabak, Masha, Aisha, Yawam, Lakadash, Hazahar, Kata, Kata, Kagar, Kagar, Hama, Tazawath, La Yahweh, Shabaith, Yam, Ma Tazawath, Fa'a, Kalawa, Bayawam, Hara'a, Shawan, Makwara, Akwadash, Yahaya, Lakam, Kal, Mala'a, Katha, Ibada, La'a, Aishawa.
And that was 7 verses in the Hebrew. So now we're going to have the brother read 7 verses in the English. Okay, what is it? What is it?
Listen them. Okay. Now then, which one just
Locked up with her.
Hmm?
No, he said live and Brixton just locked up.
Okay. All right.
Leviticus 23, verse 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying,
Please read it a bit louder.
Leviticus 23, verse 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them concerning the feast of the Lord.
It says concerning the feast of the Lord. So we all know what we keep the feast days of the Lord, and where do we get them from? Leviticus, the 23rd chapter. And this is why we're here today, keeping what? The Day of Atonement. The Day of Atonement is what? Where you don't drink and where you don't eat, where you afflict your soul. It's nothing more than food and drink. That's all it is.
Like the other one bringing out, you understand? It's nothing more. You understand? We don't have food or drink. You understand? Day of Atonement is to remember. You understand? That to atone for the sins that we may have committed. You understand? Throughout the year and the past. You understand? And that's what the Day of Atonement is about, and that's what we're here today for. So,
Go ahead, read on.
Which ye shall proclaim to be holy convocation.
So these is holy convocations where we come together. So the white man comes together on Christmas, Easter, and all of that nonsense. We come here together to the Lord's feast days.
right.
So this one, every other feast day, there's food and drink. Not at this one, because this is the Day of Atonement where what? You don't eat from sundown till sundown, and you're meant to afflict your soul, man. You're meant to feel them hunger pains, man. You're meant to feel them hunger pains and feel like, well, damn, I'm thirsty. I need food, and it helps you afflict your soul. Because if you can go without what you need, food and drink, you can go without everything else, man. You can go without all them fleshy lusts that you have. You can go without those. If you can go without food and drink for 24 hours, something your body needs. Now, if you're elderly and you need to take medication, take your medication. Is it working? Does it stop working? It's really low. This one say it's low line or
Yeah, they can hear.
they can hear us.
Yeah, they can hear, but it's very, very low.
Go ahead.
You know,
Say that again. So 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 basically, if you can go without food and drink, you can go without anything. And this is also a service. So all the Lord's high holy days is what? Sabbaths, man. Meaning what? The same thing you do on the Sabbath service, you do on these high holy days. The difference is on the Sabbath you read maybe a different chapter, but on his feast days you read Leviticus the 23rd chapter. So we read it in the Hebrew and the English. Brothers read 7 verses in Hebrew, 7 verses in English. Go ahead.
Even these are my feasts.
louder.
6 days shall work be done, but the seventh
They
day
can't hear you.
is
So you have to speak louder.
Go ahead. They can't hear you. You're going to say loud mouth. Some volume. Turn it up.
okay.
Come on, sir.
Six
Turn it
days
up.
shall thou work, where work shall be done. The seventh day is the Sabbath of
6 days
rest.
6 days work shall be done. The seventh day is the Sabbath of rest. So don't give me none of that garbage that on the Sabbath you're not allowed to go outside. The Sabbath you're not allowed to go and enjoy yourself. Don't give me that nonsense, man. You work for 6 days and the Sabbath is your day. The Sabbath is your day, man. The Sabbath was made for you to have a day off your slavery, man. That's what you work 6 days doing your job, your slavery, and then on your one day off is your day for you, man. You want to do something nice, you're allowed to, man. You can put your feet up, what Scarface and all of that. Don't give me on this garbage that you have to sit in the dark and be miserable. If that's the case, man, you would hate the Sabbath, man. Imagine that you work 6 days and the one day you don't go to work, you have to sit in the dark. The Lord's a black man who ain't boring, man. The Lord wants you to enjoy your life
Right.
and live lawfully, man. You can have lawful fun. The Lord wants you to enjoy your life, man. Spend time with your kids and all of those things. Not just be bored sitting in the dark, hoping the sun. Listen, man, you're supposed to want the Sabbath to last so you can enjoy it, man. But these fake Israelites do what? They can't wait for the Sabbath to end because they celebrate their Sabbath horribly, man.
Right.
So theirs is a burden to them. They hate it. They're looking at it like, I can't wait for this day to be over. When really, the Sabbath is, you see, like your day off from where? You love your day off, man. You don't want your day off to end. Why? Because you're doing what you want to do. That should be your Sabbath, man. Read on.
But the seventh day is the Sabbath of the rest.
You know what the same, it's still saying we're low, right? Is it the
No,
microphone?
I said it's better.
It's better now. All right.
And holy convocation, ye shall do no work therein.
Convocation shall do no work therein, man. You ain't supposed to do no work. Read on.
It is the Sabbath of the Lord in all your dwelling.
What verse you at?
Number 4 we're going
Yeah,
to
go
know.
ahead.
There are these are the feasts of the Lord, even an holy convocation, which ye shall proclaim therein. Season.
Go ahead. So you proclaim them in their seasons, meaning what? You celebrate them at the right time in the year, man. That's what you do. Is this mic on as well? Both on. All right. Is the signal coming up on the?
In the 14th day of the first month,
In the 14th day of the first month
at evening, is the Lord Passover.
is the what?
Is the Lord's Passover.
Is the Lord's Passover, man. And we got that coming up. Also, remember, our next feast days come around quick. So what? We got the Feast of Tabernacles, which lands this Monday, the 20th of September. Then 8 days later, it lands on a Tuesday. So remember those days, the 20th of September, which is Monday coming. Then the next one will be not Tuesday coming, the Tuesday after the 28th. So remember those dates. The 20th and the 28th is the next two feast days. Because with the Feast of Tabernacles, there's a what? An opening to it and a closing of it.
Right.
Whereas with Day of Atonement, there's not. With Day of Atonement, you do the Sabbath service. Then tomorrow, you don't have to do a Sabbath service. Tomorrow, what you would do is open your fast as normal. And what you want to do is You want to be discreet about it. You don't want to let the whole world know you're fasting. You don't want to be going on Facebook talking about how hungry you are. Oh, I got 3 hours left. Don't do that, man. Don't turn the Lord's fast into some Christian garbage, man.
Right.
What you do is you fast, and no one needs to know. Obviously, us in the school know because we all doing it. But don't be moaning about how hungry you are, how upset you are. Just fast, man. And listen, you can brush your teeth, you can wash your face, you can have a shower, you can get dressed, you can go about your business, you know. You can go out of the house, you know. You don't have to stay in the house moping all day, acting like you're depressed. Listen, man, no one needs to know you're fasting, man. It's 24 hours, man. Man up for once, man.
Right.
You're gonna sit down and cry, I'm so hungry. We all hungry, man. Think about people who ain't ate, your brothers who ain't ate in weeks, man. Think about your brothers who's dying of starvation in certain places, man. And you're gonna cry about, oh, I'm hungry. Listen, man. We're all in it together, man. No food, no drink. You can brush your teeth. And also, some people need to put a note on the fridge. Put a note on the fridge if you have to, because obviously some people go to the fridge and forget that they're fasting. Some people go get a drink and forget that they're fasting. So put a note on the fridge if it helps. Don't keep no food in by where you are, because that way you might just pick up a biscuit and snack. And listen, man, what to do is you just go bed early. What usually happens is, especially being black, you go bed hungry and you wake up full, man. You know that pain being black. You're so hungry, you wake up full. You know that on my
Yeah,
side. You go bed hungry, and when you wake up, them hunger pains is gone, man.
you don't even realize that you're going to be
Exactly, you don't even realize, man.
Right.
So just do that. Just go bed a bit earlier, and that's it, man.
And on the 15th day of the same month is the feast of unleavened bread unto the Lord. Even days he shall eat unleavened bread.
It says
Continue.
6 days you shall eat. What verse?
Six.
Yeah, go ahead.
In the first day he shall have an holy convocation. He shall do no servile work therein.
Verse, yeah, read verse 7.
That's it.
Oh, this verse 7. No, I'm gonna go and get saved. I'm sure my baby got to present himself and say. No, we put it forward, you know.
No space around. No space. Come inside.
All right, come. All right, Shamgar, present yourself.
Shamgar, Bon Yamin, Bon Yasha'ala, Shamgar, Bon Yamin, Bon Yasha'ala, Yahweh Shem Yahshua Yahweh Shem Yahshua.
All right, so we're gonna have Shamgar read 7 verses in the Hebrew.
Do you what?
Verse 14.
You back. Leviticus, what, 20?
23 and 13 and 14. Stop. 8. So look, Waha, Korah, Thumb, Asha, La Yahweh, Shabaitha, Yum, Bayawam, Yai, Yaya, Makorah, Kodash, Hashab, Kal, Mala'akam, Ibada, La'a, Tha'aishawa,
Waya Daba Yahweh Al Masha La'ama Daba Al Banya Yasha Allah Wa'a Wa'a Marath Al Alham Alham Kaya Thaba Yawa Thabaawa Al Ha'a Ratza Asha Anaya Nathan Lakam Wakwataza Ratham Taza Yara Wahaba Thum Af Quaaf Imar Ra'asharaf Quataza Yarakam Al Hakam Han Hanayap Af Ha'ima Lapan Yahweh La Rataza Nakam Mamaka Karath Hashabath Yapanwa Hakam Second Hakahan wa I Shafab Bayawam Yapa Hana Han Yapakam yo sundown. So I'm saying, bro. Off Ha'ima Kabash Fabayam Ban Shanafwa La'ayla La Yahweh Woman Kathawa Shania Shania Aisha Wanayam Salaf Bala Wala Bashaman Asha La Yahweh Rayak Salakia Raka Nayak Wanasak Wanasaka Yayan Yayan Rabah Ya'if Hahayan. And that's like one more. Walakam Wakwa Laya Wakwa Ramla La'a Fa'a Kalawa I Taza'am Hayawam Hazaha Id Id Haba Ya'akam Atha. It's like Ath. Is it Atha? Atha Korabian Korab Korban. Allah al Hayakam Hakwath Walam Lada Ratha Yakam Bakal Mashab Thayakam. So Leviticus chapter 23 and verse 8. But ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord.
And that's what we'll do, offer an offering made by fire. You know what I mean? And that offering will go to the priest. You know what I mean? People think that God actually comes down and takes the offering, man. When you give something to the Lord, you're giving it to the priest, man.
Right.
If you say, Lord, listen, I'm giving a car to the Lord, guess what? You're giving a priest a car, man.
Right.
There's people that's donated laptops to God, man. And God don't use that laptop. The men in the I.S.U.P.K use that laptop, man,
right,
to stream classes, man. If you donate money to your church, God don't come down and take it, man. Your church, you know, refurb the place, you know, get some paint, whatever they may do with it. 9 times out of 10 to steal it.
correct.
And likewise, man, when you give something to God, you give it to the I.S.U.P.K and the priest use it, man.
Right.
You donate a van to the Lord, and guess what? The priests use a van for camp, man. That's what it means to give something to the Lord.
That's right.
And if you offer an offering made by fire to the Lord, you just offer the meal to the priest, man. A meal so that what? The priest can eat today. The priest couldn't work. So how would they eat? You will feed them. You will feed the men of God, man. Keep it in.
7 days. In the 7th day, it is a holy convocation.
And the 7th day was a holy convocation, man. This is our bank holidays. You know, when you look on the calendar and you see bank holidays, and what? There's one is the first Monday of May, the one's the last Monday of May, scattered everywhere, man. And likewise, we had days off that signified our holidays also. Keep it in.
You shall do no work there, no servile work therein.
And in that day, everybody got a day off, man. Everybody got a day off. No one's to work on that day. You know what I mean? Brothers back in the day was looking forward to that day, man. They're like, yeah, because Tabernacle's around the corner, man. I can't wait, man, to get a day off work, man. Just like today, people can't wait for the bank holidays, man. People can't wait for May Day. What's the one? What's the other ones? They either fall on Monday or Friday, man. That's when bank holidays usually fall. And people can't wait for them, man. People get a day off work. Keep it in.
Verse 9. And the Most High spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel.
And that's how it works. The Lord spoke to Moses. Moses spoke to us, man.
Right.
Nowadays, everybody thinks to speak to God themselves, man. Everybody knows everything nowadays, man. They got the strong concordance, their Bible, you know, Google. And, you know, I just search it myself, man. And that's why it's never worked that way. God speaks to a man of God, and that man of God speaks to you, man.
Right.
Keep it in.
Speaking to the children of Israel, saying unto them, When ye be come into the land which I give unto you.
And the Lord said, when we was walking around in the wilderness, man. The Lord had us in the wilderness for 40 years. Why? Trying to prove us. Just like when you do your troopership, man. You go in all black for a certain period of time.
Right.
Just so we can see what kind of man you are, man. And the Lord was doing the same thing with us. He did what was in his land. We used to become out of slavery, man. We was, you know, sexual deviants and drug dealers and the whole nine, man. The Lord didn't want that in his land. So the Lord said, you know what? I made them live in the wilderness for 40 years, man. We'll see who can hang. And all those that couldn't hang fell off, man.
Right.
All those that continued stayed with Joshua, man. Keep it in.
And shall reap the harvest thereof.
And reap the harvest. The harvest is what? The harvest is what comes of what you planted all year. You sow all year, and when your apples are grown and your grapes are grown and your cucumbers are grown, that is called the harvest. Keep it in.
Then ye shall bring a sheaf of the first fruits.
And then you shall bring a sheaf of the first fruits. The first fruits is your best. A sheaf is what? A measurement. Today you got kilograms and kilos, whatever the case may be. But they had a sheaf, man. And when your harvest is growing, you got the fat, nice grapes, you know, the fat apples. You will get your best ones, man, not the rotten ones. The nice big ones, the ripe ones, the big fat ones. You get a certain measurement of those, you done?
Of your harvest unto the priest.
And you'll give the best to the priest. Imagine that. Imagine you planted all year in the rain and soiling and busting sweats. After all that, a man of God takes that, man. A man of God, before you even eat anything, he's like, yep, I'll take that. And that's just like with the oppressor and his taxes. Before you even get paid, man, he got his hand in your money. Right. Before the money even come through, he got his percent taken already. But the difference is, your first fruits went to a man of God, man, that deserved it. Not to some oppressor, man. Some thieves that takes your money and the NHS makes it free for what transgenders to get sex change.
Cool.
That's where your taxpayers' money going, you know. So a man can change his private parts into a vagina, man. But the Lord had a tax system just like that, so the priest of the Lord could eat. Keep it in.
And he shall wave the sheaf before the Most High, to be accepted for you on the morrow after the Sabbath. The priest shall wave it.
And the priest shall wave it, man. He'll take that and make sure it's accepted by the Most High, man. Any more on that?
Verse 12.
You're going to 14 in it?
Can't
So you're going.
Verse 12. And ye shall offer that day when ye wave the sheaf and he lamb without blemish.
And also, you give him a he lamb without blemish. Imagine that, man. A he lamb, a male lamb
God.
without blemish. So this one's strong, it's young. A he lamb can make more he lambs, man. Ain't no old lamb, sperm counts low. A fresh he lamb without blemish, man. That can make you loads of lamb. And guess what? You say, you know what? Just for God, I'm gonna give up one of my best investments, man. This is something that could make me money, but guess what? I'm gonna give up what I could earn to the priest. Keep it in.
Of the first year for a burnt offering.
Of the first year, meaning what? He's young. He's young, full of life and full of sperm, man. How it works is what you have loads of sheep, you have loads of lamb and one he lamb. And that he lamb will jump on all the women out there, man, and make you loads of other lambs. First year, nice and young, so you got the energy to deal with all these female lamb that you got, man. And you take that he lamb that's young and fresh and can make you loads of money. What when a lamb sleeps with another lamb, you get more lambs, man. And with them lambs, what do you get? You get milk, you get liver. What else you get? You get meat, you get lamb chops, burgers, the whole nine. Wool. There you go, man. All the things that this man could make. You can make a deal with the milk company, the cheese company, the leather company, the clothing company, all these things this man could make with his money, man. He gives it up for the Lord, man. Right. Keep it in.
Unto the Most High. And verse 13, and the meat offering thereof shall be 2/10 deals of fine flour mingled with oil.
And this man shall season it, man. Fine flour is what you put on the lamb. The same lamb he will give. The Lord's giving you the recipe on how he will sacrifice his lamb. And he will get what? Fine flour. And this ain't talking about self-raising flour or plain flour, man. The flour that he will rub on this lamb is what you call today seasoning, man.
Right.
Which black people love so much, man. Your oppressor, forget it, man. Your oppressor loves that salt and pepper. What's with the oppressor that salt and pepper, man? And he thinks he's doing something. See me with it. He's the killing something, man. Keep it in.
God. An offering made by fire unto the Lord for a sweet savor. And the drink offering thereof.
And the drink offering also. So you make sure the priest has fruits, lamb, food, and also the priest will have a drink offering also, man. He will drink as well. Keep it in.
Shall be of wine.
And the priest will drink what?
Shall be of wine.
And the priest will drink wine, man. So everyone's saying that priests can't drink wine. It's a sin to drink wine. Oh, God. You're supposed to be a man of God and you're drinking wine. The priest was required to drink wine, man.
Right.
Keep it in.
The fourth part of an hin.
You go a hin. A hin is another measurement, man. Today, what do we measure liquids into? The liters.
God.
Liters and gallons and whatnot.
Right.
You know what I mean? Even petrol, the liters and gallons, depending on what country. And back then, it was a hin, man. You can get your Bible dictionary and find out how much it is. You know what I mean? But I done it before, I can't remember. But it's a certain measurement that they used in the ancient times. Keep it in.
And ye shall eat neither bread nor parched corn.
You should not eat bread nor parched corn, man. Parched corn means dried corn. You know when someone says, yo, I'm parched, man. Like back then, you would dry certain foods so it will last longer. You can dry corn so it lasts long. Like corn in the cob, but you buy corn in the cob from the shop, it's parched. And you boil it, it brings the life back to it. Now, if you had it boiled and stored it, it will go rotten. So you parch it on purpose so it lasts longer. You get me? A lot of other food as well, you can dry them out and use it for when you're ready. I think beans, you can do it to beans. They do it to saltfish as well. They see how dry saltfish is until you put water on it. It brings the life back. The Lord said you can't eat bread and neither parched corn. Have you done?
Nor green ears.
Nor green ears. Keep it in.
Until the same day.
I think ears, what ears of corn? Until you can't eat no corn until the same day, to that day. Keep it in.
That ye have brought an offering unto the Most High.
So the Lord said you can't eat anything until you do your offering first, man. Until you give your offering to the priest, you can't eat nothing. I mean, showing how important it is, man. It's like me saying, listen, before you, as soon as you get up in the morning, go and do this, go and do that. The Lord said you can't eat nothing until you do this offering. Keep it in.
It shall be a statute forever.
And it shall be a statute forever, man. This is what the Feast of First Fruits. So the Feast of First Fruits, huh? So this is the feast of first fruits, what we're reading right now. And you must give all your best to the priest. And the Lord said, listen, before, as soon as you get up in the morning, before you even eat, man, on the South same day, make sure you do this first in the morning.
Throughout your generations.
And throughout your generation. So I don't want to hear nothing about, well, that was the Old Testament, man. When the Bible says do it throughout your generations. A generation, what? There's a certain amount of people living at one time, man. You got 2 generations ago, you got a generation to come. And throughout, whether it's the generation that's gone or the generation to come, we must be keeping this, man. I don't want to hear nothing about it. It's played out. It's old, man. That was the Old Testament. Listen, there's no such thing as that was old in the Bible, man. You know what I mean? Our grandfathers did it, so we got to do it also, man.
Right.
Keep it in.
In all your dwellings.
In all your dwellings, man. All them guys talking about, yeah, you can't really keep the law of God out of the land, man. The Lord said in all your dwellings, and right now we're dwelling in England, man. Saying what today, from sundown to sundown, if you're dwelling in England and you're black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, man, you can't eat no food or no water, man,
right.
for 24 hours, man. Until sundown comes right back round again, man. You can't eat nothing, man. Why can't our foreparents did it? This is something that our forefathers did, man, and we're gonna honor it, man. It's funny how Muslims and Arabs honor their culture, and their culture is garbage, man. We got a great culture. We're gonna follow it, man. We're gonna keep doing it, man. Keep it in.
Con. Verse 15. And ye shall count unto you from the morrow after the Sabbath, from the day that ye brought the sheaf of the wave offering.
So the day that we gave the offering to the priest, which is first fruits, the day after, that's tomorrow. Keep it in.
7 Sabbaths.
And 7 Sabbaths is about 49 days. So it's one day after the feast of first fruits, then 49 days, which gives you 50. That's why the New Testament they call it the day of Pentecost. Penta means 5, like a pentagram. It means a shape with 5 sides and a pentagon, whatever. Keep it in.
Shall be complete, even unto the morrow after the 7th Sabbath. Shall ye number 50 days, and ye shall offer a new meat offering unto the Most High.
So another holiday after the day of first fruits, which you call Pentecost, is at 50 days. No, slack, you have to see that.
God, yeah.
Pentecost is 50 after Passover.
Pentecost is 50 days. God, 50
after
days.
Passover.
God.
Is that correct, Dongaba?
Yeah, it should be 50 days after Passover.
So after Passover, 50 days. Yeah, keep it. So this what I'm reading right now is first fruits. The law I read before was that was Passover.
No, that was first. That was the beginning of the first fruit.
That was okay. That was the beginning of first fruits. 50 after that is what?
The 50th day.
Yeah, carry on reading.
Come. Verse 17. Ye shall bring out of your habitation 2 wave loaves, 2 tenth deals. They shall be of fine flour. They shall be baken with leaven.
There you go. Look at this. Our priests were living good, man. For all them people, their tight pockets saying, "No, I don't want to donate to the I.S.U.P.K, man." Listen, in ancient times, people gave to the priest, man. Right about now, the people donated what? Cakes to the priest. Fine leaven, fine flour, leaven cakes to the priest, man. Our priests ate good, man. Keep it in.
The first fruits unto the Most High.
No, so keep it in.
Verse 18. And ye shall offer with the bread 7 lambs without blemish of the first year, and 1 young bullock, and 2 rams. They shall be for a burnt offering.
And listen, man, find out how much a lamb is. Lambs is expensive, so you would have to give 7 lambs of the first year to show if you're with the Lord or not. Because most people's going to say, well, damn, I've got 7 good lambs. I'd rather keep these for myself. The Lord's saying you need to give those to him, man. So what in most people's mind, it's like these 7 lambs belong to me. Whereas the Lord's saying he wants them 7 lambs. So the Lord will do these sacrifice. It's called a sacrifice. Why? Because you're giving up something that you don't want to give up.
Right.
You're giving up something that belongs to you, and it's your money maker. So it's called a sacrifice. Like, it wouldn't be a sacrifice if you was just giving up anything, something that you don't like. It's only a sacrifice when it's something that you love,
right,
and something that you're gonna miss once it's gone. So that's what a sacrifice is, man. So and what you're doing now for the atonement is what? Sacrificing food and drink, man. You're giving it up. That's something that you need, and you're going without it. Whereas some people be like, I ain't going without no food and drinking, mad. And they're gonna do what? Start eating and drinking, man. But guess what? The Lord sees them, man. So don't do it. Don't eat. Don't drink. It's only 24 hours, man. You'll be fine. Just think about it. This time tomorrow, you'll be fine, man. You can have your Burger King this time tomorrow, man. Your KFC can wait till this time tomorrow, man. So I can say that again. Friday. Friday.
So,
What you mean?
Thursday.
No, tomorrow sundown.
Can't.
So tomorrow sundown, you can go back to eating what you want, man. So now, as you know, sundown from now. Well, the sun's gone down already, so we ain't gonna be eating till tomorrow sundown, man. So don't let people at work know. Don't let people outside the truth know. Oh, I'm fasting. I'm fasting. Make sure you just be normal. They don't need to know. Someone offers you some food. Nah, I'm not hungry today, man. I ain't hungry today. That's it, man.
Right.
Listen, Shamgar, man. Be thankful that the day of atonement don't land on the Hebrew Academy, man. Be thankful, man. The Lord could have made it land on Hebrew Academy, man. Be thankful.
That's 70 verses, yeah?
Call. No, it's not. Yeah, call.
All right, cool. Go to trumpet, yeah? Yeah, I'm Madian. Rise to face the east.
All right, we're gonna do the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Dash, Ayah, Shamkar, Yahweh, Malakufka, Tazaka, Ayah, Aisha, Baratazar, War, Ayah, Bashemayim, Fondana, Kam, Yuam, Wasalakina, Kabawakina, Kabawakina, Aina, Manasa, Above, Shino, Mayan, Right, Kaya, Hamalakwa, Ara, Abilamia,
Amen. In English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us today our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it.
I can't define the Hebrew. Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, Babakashah, Aponlinawa, Hakaf, Lafa'ah, Kalmadawa, Amatazariah, Hakiam,
In the English, Yahweh. In the name of Yahushua. Please give us the power. The power to heal. All manner of sickness. And all manner of disease. The power to cleanse the lepers. The power to raise the dead. The power against unclean spirits. To cast them out. In the name of Yahushua. Thank you. So be it. And the bless you, Yahweh. And Yahushua. And Michael, and the angel, commanding general Yohanan, the generals, the captains, the officers, the troopers, and the sisters. Yahweh, in the name of Yahushua, thank you. So be it.
This is Hebrews 121 in the Hebrew. This is Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah, Ayanya, Al-Hahaya, Ayan, Yaba'ah, Isaiah, Yahweh, Aisha, Mayim, Ratazar, Alifan, number one, Zalka, Alianawam, Shamaka, Anam, Yanawam, Yaishan, Shamar, Yasha'ala, Yahweh, Maka, Zalka, Aliyad, Yanikah, Yawamam, Shamash, Yakaka, Wairak, Alayallah, Yahweh, Shamaka, Kalrai, Yashama, Napashka, Yahweh, Yashama, Afka, Aifa,
I will lift up mine eyes into the hills.
I will lift up my eyes into the hills.
From whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help cometh from Yahweh.
My help cometh from Yahweh,
Which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee will not slumber.
He that keepeth thee will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth
he
Israel
that keepeth Israel
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
He shall preserve thy
He
soul.
shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
Yahweh shall preserve thy going up
and thy coming in
and thy coming in.
from this time forth
This time forth,
and even forevermore.
even forevermore.
So be it.
So be it.
You got one, huh?
Now there's one in the yeah, that one. All right, Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim,
Alahayim,
Al-Damayah,
Al-Damayah,
Al-Pakar,
Lakar,
Al-Pakarash,
Al-Takarash,
Wa'al,
Wa'al,
Fashakwat,
Dashakwat,
Al,
Al,
Yahanna,
Yahanna,
Awayapika,
Awayapika,
Lahama,
Lama,
Yawan,
the one,
Ra'ash,
Ra'ash,
Al-Aimaka,
Al-Aimaka,
Irayamwa,
Irayamwa,
Sawadah,
Sawadah,
Wayafah,
Wayafah,
Aitazawar,
the eyes of the one,
Tazapawanika,
Tazapawanika,
Amawa,
Amawa,
Kuwa,
Kuwa,
on the Kakadam,
Velikakidum,
Gaya,
Gaya,
Yazakar,
Yazakar,
Sham Yasha'ala,
Sham Yasha'ala,
Iwadah,
Iwadah,
Ayah,
Ayah,
Aitazawar,
the eyes of the one,
Labar,
Laba,
Yakadwa,
Yakadwa,
Al-Yikab,
Ayakar,
Baya,
Baya,
Yakarafwa,
Yakarafwa,
Ahalia,
Alahaya,
Adawam,
Alawam,
Wa,
Wa,
Yashamai,
Yashamai,
Alayam,
Alayam,
Mawa'aba,
Mawa'aba,
Hagaya,
Wagaya,
the ball,
the ball,
Aimawan,
Aimawan,
Aimalak,
Aimalak,
Alashah,
Alashah,
Aishabya,
Ayushabya,
the war,
the war,
Ram Ashawar,
Ram Ashawar,
Alawar,
Alawar,
Aimam,
Aimam,
Ayawar,
Ayawar,
Zarawai,
Zarawai,
Nabanya Lawa,
Nabanya Lawa,
Salah,
Salah,
Aishalam,
Aishalam,
Hamadyan,
Hamadyan,
Kasayah,
Kasayah,
Sara'ah,
Sara'ah,
Kiyabyan,
Kiyabyan,
Anakal,
Kanakal,
Koyashwan,
Koyashwan,
Shamadwa,
Nashamadwa,
Ayan,
Ayan,
Ara,
Ara,
Kayawa,
Kayawa,
Kaman,
Kaman,
Ladama,
Ladama,
Sayfamba,
Sayfamba,
Sada,
Sada,
Yabmawa,
Yabmawa,
Ira,
Ira,
Kazaaba,
Kana'aba,
Kazaba,
Kana'aba,
Bakatazal,
Bakatazal,
Manai,
Manai,
Kal,
Kal,
Nasi Kambwa,
Sayakamwa,
Shah,
Shah,
Amawa,
Amawa,
Nair Shah,
Narusha,
Nalawa,
Nalawa,
Af,
Na'af,
Na'awa,
Na'awa,
Alahayam,
Alahayam,
Alahaya,
Alahaya,
Sayfamba,
Sayakamwa,
Galgala,
Galgala,
Kapash,
Kapash,
Panya Rakal,
Kana'aba,
Kaash,
Ka'ash,
Baba Ira,
Baba Ira,
Ira,
Aya,
Wa,
Wa,
Alahaba,
Kana'aba,
Alaha,
Salahat,
Harayam,
Harayam,
Khan,
Khan,
Baridakma,
Baradakma,
Irika,
Irika,
Sa,
Mufa,
Mapaka,
Mupaka,
Bahilam,
Bahilam,
Ah, Panyaham,
Panyaham,
Kalawan,
Palawan,
Waya,
Waya,
Pashwa,
Pashwa,
Shanka,
Muka,
Yahawa,
Yahawa,
Pashwa,
Labashwa,
Waya,
Waya,
Halwa,
Ahawa,
Wajai,
Yada'ai,
Aya,
Aya,
Pawa,
Kapawa,
Waya,
Waya,
Fadwa,
Fadwa,
Waya,
Aya,
Aiwa,
Aiwa,
Waya,
Waya,
Afa,
Ata,
Shanka,
Shanka,
Yahawa,
Yahawa,
Badka,
Badka,
Aliwan,
Aliwan,
Alkaha,
Alkaha,
Ratiza,
Aratiza,
Aman.
Aman. And in English, keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still, O Yahweh.
Be not still, O Yahweh.
For lo,
For lo,
thine enemies make it to mold.
thy enemies make to remote.
And they that hate thee,
They that hate thee
have lifted up their head.
have lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel
They have taken craft counsel
against thy people,
against thy people,
and have consulted against
and consulted against
thy hidden ones.
thy hidden ones.
They have said,
They have said,
Come,
Come,
and let us cut them up,
and let us pluck them up
from being a nation,
from being a nation.
that the name of Israel
The name of Israel
may be no more in
may
remembrance.
be no more in remembrance.
For they are consulted together
For they have consulted together
with one consent.
with one consent.
They are confederate against
They
thee.
are confederate against thee.
The tabernacles of
The
Edom,
tabernacle of Edom,
and the Israelites
and
of
the
Moab,
Israelites of Moab,
and the Hagarenes,
and the Hagarenes,
Gabor and Ammon,
Gabor and Ammon,
and Amalek,
and Amalek,
the
the
Philistines,
Philistines,
with the inhabitants of
the
Tyre.
inhabitants of Tyre.
I shall also be joined with them.
I shall also join with them.
They have hope for the children of Lot.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
Selah.
Salah,
Do unto them
do unto them
as unto the Midianites,
as unto the Midianites,
as to Sisera,
as to Sisera,
as to Jabin,
as to Jabin,
at the brook of
and
Kison,
the brook of Kison,
which perished at Endor.
perished at Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
They became as dung for the earth.
Make them noble like Oreb,
Make them noble like a wreck,
and like Zaeb.
and like Zaeb.
Yea,
Yea,
all their princes as the bar,
all their princes as the bar,
and as Zalmunah,
and as Zalmunah,
who said,
who said,
Let us take to ourselves
Let us take to ourselves
the houses of God in possession.
the houses of God in possession.
O Yahweh,
O Yahweh,
make them like a wheel,
make them like a wheel,
as the flame set the mountains on fire.
So persecute them with thy tempest,
So persecute them with thy tempest,
and make them afraid with thy
and
storm.
make them afraid of thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame,
Fill their faces with shame,
that they may seek thy name, O Yahweh.
that they may seek thy name, O Yahweh.
Let them be confounded
Let them be confounded
and troubled forever.
and troubled forever.
Let them be put to shame and perish,
Let them be put to shame and perish,
that men may know that thou,
that men may know that thou,
whose name alone is Yahweh,
whose name alone is Yahweh,
art the most high
art the most high
over all the earth.
over all the earth.
So be it.
So be it.
And the curse is, blessed are you, Yahweh,
Blessed are you, Yahweh,
King of heaven and earth,
King of heaven and earth,
and all things living.
and all things living.
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
in the name of Yahweh
in the
Shai,
name of Yahweh Shai,
listen to us now,
listen to us now.
right now.
Right now,
Send evils and curses,
send evils and curses,
and punishment and destruction,
and punishment and destruction,
and death to the heathen
and death to the heathen
that speak against us,
that speak against us,
thy prophets,
thy prophets,
the
the
teachers,
teachers,
the princes,
the princes,
the priests,
the priests,
the Israelite brothers,
the Israelite brothers,
and the school.
and the schools,
Send evils and
and
curses,
the evils and curses,
and punishment and destruction,
and punishment and destruction,
and death to the heathen,
and death to the heathen,
and shake loose the pockets
and shake loose the pockets
of the rich of
of
Israel
the rich of Israel
that refuse to give to the school,
that refuse to give to the school,
force their riches
for their riches,
to enter into thy
to
sanctuary.
enter into thy sanctuary,
Send evils and curses,
and evils and curses,
and punishment and destruction,
and punishment and destruction,
and death to the
and
Edomites,
death to the Edomites,
and the nation,
and the nations,
and their drug
and their
dealers,
drug dealers,
the court system,
the court system,
the prison system,
prison system,
Planned Parenthood,
Planned Parenthood,
all the governments of our
all the
enemies,
governments of our enemies,
Amalek synagogues and armies,
Amalek synagogues and armies,
Roman Catholic Church,
the Roman Catholic Church,
the Pope,
Pope,
Islam,
Islam,
Christianity,
Christianity,
Egyptology,
Egyptology,
militia,
militia,
Ku Klux
Ku
Klan,
Klux Klan,
Aryan Nation,
Aryan Nation,
skinheads,
skinheads,
Posse Comitatus,
Comitatus,
the gay
the
movement,
gay movement,
the lesbian movement,
lesbian movement,
spies,
spies,
workers of witchcraft,
workers of witchcraft,
NASA space
that's
program,
a space program,
army,
army,
navy,
navy,
air force,
Air Force,
marines,
Marines,
Wall Street,
Wall Street,
open up the internet
open up the internet,
and the airwaves,
and the airways,
the cable access channels,
cable access channels,
and the radio
and
channels.
the radio channels,
Convict the spirit
convict the spirit
of any of thy people
of any of thy people
that seek to stop us
seek to stop us,
and bring swift death
and bring swift death
to all the heathen
to all the heathen
that stand in the way
that stand in the way,
or try to stop us
or try to stop us
from broadcasting your word
from broadcasting your word
throughout the planet Earth.
throughout the planet Earth.
Let loose all the plagues,
Let loose all the plagues,
cause them to go to and fro
cause them to go to and fro
through the earth
through the earth,
and consume
and
them.
consume them.
Let the plague shake
Let the plague shake
the house of the thief
the house of the thief
and the murderer.
and the murderer.
Let Yahweh shine.
Let Yahweh shine.
Michael and Gabriel
Michael and Gabriel,
come down with the flying
come
saucers
down with the flying saucers,
and punish all the
and
heathen
punish all the heathen
that come up against
that
them
come against them.
as we speak thy
And
word.
when speak thy word,
Cause it to be known by all
cause it to be known by all
that it is the angels that have done
that
it.
it is the angels that have done it,
Cause it to be spread throughout the media,
cause it to be spread throughout the media,
throughout the whole world.
throughout the whole world,
Cause them to shake at thy coming.
cause it to shake at thy coming.
In the name of Yahweh
In the
Shai.
name of Yahweh Shai,
Thank you always.
thank you always.
So be it.
So be it.
May the blessed Israel. Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai.
Hashem Yahweh Shai,
Barakah.
Barakah,
Wala Sha'ala.
Wala Sha'ala,
Wahabaya.
Wahabaya.
Sapaya.
Sapaya.
Barakah.
Barakah,
Magan Magan.
Magan.
Everyone speak what loved ones in your mind. Because there is a right. Anyone want to pray for us? Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai.
Hashem Yahweh Shai,
The word of Aman.
the word of Aman.
And what we say was, Lord, in the name of Jesus, bless us and Israel and the school. Bless you and shield, protect our loved ones. In the name of Yahweh Shai, thank you. So be it. When the Israel Imad Shabbat, Imadim, Barak, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, Barakah.
Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, Barakah.
Class dismissed.